Okay, I'm going to say a couple of things that was put on me. It might not be in sequence. This is not necessarily a story. So if you're confused, it's okay. But it's going to hit who it needs to hit, okay? Everything ain't for everybody. All right? Sha-na-na. Now, this was put on me. I know I look a little crazy. I'm taking my braids down. That's not important. It's the message. Imagine infinite intelligence, source, creator, what we acknowledge many of us as God, okay? Imagine God holding your hand and leading you through. In your everyday walk, you imagine that. You pray, you do your affirmations and all of that stuff. But imagine God, which is everything we look at. It's in everything. That's why we call it I am. That's why it's omnipresent, because it's literally in everything. Imagine the ingredients, it's like flour and the ingredients of bread, or flour and pancakes. Imagine you being the pancake, and everything we see is pancakes, and the flour is one of the main ingredients. That might be a wacky way to explain it, but it's some fat ass shit too. But that's what I that's what I can do for today. Another thing that comes to mind, so you want to always imagine that you're being held by the hand of the Creator. That's going to get you through. Now, the elaboration of that is curtailed to the person that's receiving the message. I'm not going to get deep into an elaboration of that. But I also hear touch not my anointed. I also want to talk about this too. I want to bring this to the front. You know, we minimize people. We have been so indoctrinated to believe that those that have degrees and titles are important. And we are all important. We all have a role to play. But listen to what I'm saying without trying to pick holes and pick apart what I'm saying, because a lot of y'all will do that. Y'all try to look for little shit to invalidate somebody and miss the message. Okay, so this ain't for you. All right? This ain't for the naysayers. I've noticed in my lifetime that some of the people with the biggest degrees always miss the point. They don't even have common sense. They had the credentials. Think about it. But it's always, it'd be the least suspecting of them. It'd be somebody from a background you would never assume. They would blow your mind. I can't believe, I would never think. Because there is no better knowledge or credential that supersedes the spirit, that supersedes the ability that Creator, Father, Mother God, has given you. So touch not my anointed. We put so much place on titles. You're going to see those that have been holding hands with Creator and acknowledging their walk with Creator. And I'm not saying in a religious sense. What I'm saying, they're aware, right? It's all about awareness, because we are all the spark of God, right? But it's about the awareness. When you tapped into that infinite source of intelligence, you move different. And sometimes some of us is just tapped in and we don't even realize we tapped in. Okay, that's a different type of person. You know, people just, it be shit going on. They don't know it. You be amazed, like, how is this motherfucker never works a job or never keeps a job, but they always doing well. They always looking good. People got gifts and abilities you'll never understand because they're tapped in. And it ain't for you to understand, because touch not my anointed. So I want you to be careful of who you judge and who you belittle. I want you to understand that it's those that you will see the least of them is the greatest of them. Because the Spirit and the Creator, the abilities that are given to those, supersede any credential or title man could ever give you. So I want you to know, this is not about a religious thing. Okay? I don't care what your title is at church. Good for you. Let's clap it up. I don't care what you put in the collection plate. Ain't got nothing to do with that. None of that. That is all formalities or roles or just something. And that's not to disrespect those in church. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying a lot of people have this religious superiority. They think that they are grandioso because they attend a church religiously and they follow the rules. They stay within the lines. They can walk the tightrope. Good for you. When Jesus walked with his disciples, they weren't tightrope walkers. Now, they tell you that in church, but people miss the message. Jesus or Yahshua did not go looking for those who could follow rules. What were those? Pharisees and Sadducees. They were hypocrites. He looked for those who were unassuming, that would be willing to do the work, would be willing to be coachable, to have open ears, to not sit up and talk about what they know. They were willing to put themselves aside as an empty container and let Source Creator God fill them to be able to do the work. They took themselves out of it. They were humble. This video is long enough. I said what I was going to say. I ended it on a cliffhanger. But in this 2024, I ask that you walk with Creator. Imagine in every day that you wake up, that Creator is holding your hand like a mother or father to a child. And know that you are wrapped up in infinite love. You are perfection because of the Spirit, because of the spark. It doesn't matter what you've been told. It doesn't matter that we've been told we are wretched and all that. All of that is foolishness. I'm here to tell you. And you don't have to agree, and I'm not going to argue with you in my comments either. I love you all, and that's it. Have a good night.